The whole rises around me like a cathedral carved from glass and shadow. Every surface shimmering with a quiet electric tension that clings to the air, as if the walls themselves are alive and waiting for something to awaken within them. And I walk forward slowly, feeling the cool stone beneath my feet, grounding me as the vast space stretches upward into darkness, where the ceiling disappears into a haze of fractured reflections. And I breathe in the charged stillness, letting it settle deep in my chest like a secret I've carried too long, and I finally dare to release. And the air feels thick with unspoken stories, drifting like dust in the beams of pale light that cut through the stained glass, casting shifting patterns across the floor that move with every step I take, as though guiding me toward a place I've never seen, but somehow always known. And I lift my head, letting the weight of the moment settle across my shoulders like a mantle woven from memory and resolve. And I feel something stir inside me, something bright and fierce rising from the quiet corners of my mind, where I hid the parts of myself I wasn't ready to face until now, when the silence feels like an invitation instead of a warning. And I let that feeling grow stronger, filling my chest with the warmth that spreads through my limbs like a current of courage, threading through every doubt I ever held. And I think of the nights I stood alone in empty rooms, trying to understand the shape of my own reflection, and the days I walk through crowds, feeling invisible even when eyes linger too long. And I remember the moments I almost let myself disappear into the background, because it felt easier than standing in the open, where the world could see every crack and every truth I tried to bury. But here in this glass chapel, glowing with voltage and breath, I feel those cracks turning into windows, letting light spill through them instead of fear. And I keep moving forward, letting the rising energy inside me push away the shadows that once clung to my thoughts like shade. And I feel the strength in my spine straighten, as if the very air is urging me to stand taller, to claim the space around me without apology. And I think of the promises I made to myself in the quiet hours when no one else was listening, promises to rise again even when I felt hollow, promises to hold my ground, even when the world tried to pull it out from under me. And I feel those promises ignite inside me like sparks catching on dry tinder, until they burn bright enough to illuminate every corner of the hall. And I let that fire fill me completely until there is no room left for hesitation, and the walls around me seem to pulse with the same energy, as if they recognize the shift within me and welcome it. And I step into the center of the space, feeling the air thicken with anticipation, as though the entire room is holding its breath, waiting for me to claim the truth I've carried for so long. And I let it rise through me, steady and unwavering, like a beam of light cutting through the stained glass, scattering colors across the floor. And I stand there unbroken, unhidden, unafraid, letting the voltage inside me surge until it fills the entire chapel with the glow that feels like rebirth. And I breathe out slow, knowing that I have stepped into a version of myself that will not fade back into silence, because this moment has carved a place for me that no doubt can touch and no shadow can reclaim. And I stand in the center of it all, steady and certain, knowing I